Hey, everybody. Sorry for being an hour late, but dinner took longer than expected. I had some nice, yummy steak, shrimp, potatoes, and croissants. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright. It's time to begin. So we're in Magic Land. Oh, nope, nope. Oh. Where are we?
The old fountain's been carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive.
Where am I going? City? Oh. What's up with the stalls? Oh. Bird up.
What a sorry-looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oh.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
I like you.
It's a talking bird. In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, she's busting it down.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
I'll take your entire stock.
How much are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the border mountains for only 6. Aaron's, fresh from
Aaron's.
the quill of a sunwriter. Maps.
Oh
Get
God,
your
my
maps
phone.
here.
Okay.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that.
Fair.
Tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Okay, man.
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Sure, that
What's the
makes
holiday?
sense. No maps for me today, thanks.
Fair
Okay.
enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps?
I like him. What about this guy? He seems to be a minigame man.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
Can I win the bird?
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Guyenne. A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron.
No, thank you.
A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel.
A magic
And
walnut.
this, unique bird.
I'll take the bird.
Get me out of here!
I love you, bird.
Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
So I could win a bird. That's neat.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Hi,
Time
Canadian.
is money, so make it quick.
Know anything about what? How are you getting these names?
Do you know anything about Stark?
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science?
Sounds like home.
Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my,
I'd rather have magic.
skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
What do you know about Vestrum Tobias?
Vestron Tobias, eh? The High Priest of the Sentinel himself. Did you know they call themselves the Fathers? What a joke. When was the last time they did anything for us, the people? No. They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under lock.
Huh.
I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new people, the Vanguard. Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change. Only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with the Tyrant. Filthy, dangerous people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not too worried. I wish they wouldn't allow them into the city, though.
But what's the Tyrant? All right.
Thanks.
Now, how about a game of cups?
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
Oh.
I like my outfit. I feel like someone's staring at me.
Sure. Oh, there's a whole head here thing I could look at.
I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
Well, hopefully your meeting goes well, Canadian. We get a talking bird, though. Nope, nope, nope. Let's just leave. Go, be free. Deeper into the city we go. What is it, like a job interview or something? Oh. Sure. To the city gates I go. Guard.
This lady's selling fresh fish. I've never seen fish like this before. But if it's wet and has fins, fish it is.
Oh. That don't sound great. One of my...
This guy's selling musical instruments. Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
Just some rabbit jerky, it's fine.
This is selling a variety of fresh shellfish and other
Where are we going?
delicacies.
Oh. Oh. Holy shit. Do I...
The size of these galleons is truly breathtaking. And there are dozens of them, not to mention a number of smaller vessels.
I guess I'm going
Very
to...
important and very busy port. Blue fire. It's either propane or magic. I'm guessing it's a lighthouse.
Can I go to the lighthouse? What? Where am I going? I'm just sort of wandering off on my own now. We're just going. Oh. What would you do with a drunken sailor? Hello.
Ahoy there, matey.
Lady.
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
What do you say then?
Hello.
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never, ever, ahoy.
This is valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
What are you at
Sure.
sea?
Do you see the sail on that barge over there?
Yes.
Is it flapping?
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
Oh my god. He is the most deadpan sailor.
And why is that then?
Because it's not windy?
Exactly.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that? Of course. Oars! By Jaw's stunted left arm, that's it.
Oh my god.
Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Gien?
Are you being sarcastic?
Lady.
Sarcastic? Me? What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
Uh,
How long's it been since the last wind?
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind.
alchemist?
Moja'll be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him. But
By
not
deal,
much
you mean...
returned. Now the Areed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell?
Yeah,
on
can
you?
we get a name?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north, beyond Riverwood.
Thanks for the
Clax.
shout.
Okay.
Aye.
Assorted cargo.
Sure. Oh no. Here we go. Oh. Hello. Who are you?
Hello, old man.
Starts it off with old man. Okay, lady. April, why? It pulls out a pipe, of course. What you got in that chest?
In that chest.
What chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
But
what's
why, though?
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
I don't think it's empty.
What are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What it look like I be doing?
I'm not well versed in maritime customs.
No shit.
Or what? Ah, yous mean sea life, do you not? Ah, the smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your
I could have this man read me an audiobook.
spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every pot. Aye, I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
Can you read me The Ranger's Apprentice, please? Here's a copy. Oh no, I could have him okay,
Here to
sure.
share some of your maritime
Story time.
Matter what? Ah, tales of the sea.
How long is this gonna take?
Sure, sweetie, I be. Now, what stories be I wanted to hear then?
Anything
Sure.
of your exciting adventures will do.
We're gonna listen to this old man.
I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Baksheevan Empire.
I swear, if this takes an hour.
Be a tale of grand romance, just up your alley, be sure of it.
Sure, I'll schmoove him up.
Sure, that sounds
Maybe
like a
he'll let
great
me look
story.
inside that chest.
Aye. It be near on 50 years ago that I was a mate on a sturdy old lady called the Three-Legged Whore.
Amazing.
The what?
I'm gonna go stare at a wall.
She was called the Thrifty Horse, she was. Aye, that
Of
be her
course.
name, the Whittle Whatsit.
You don't remember the ship's name, do you?
Anyways, I be a young man.
Let me just...
And we be anchored and I be having ship leave until
Oh,
the following
God.
morning.
Yeah, it's gonna go on for a
We
minute, ain't
first
it?
Visit to that exotic and dangerous port.
Ruled by a
So I
mock.
sets out to have a look around. Now, like all large Baksheevan cities,
Look, I'm just gonna have it go enough for anyone that's watching the VODs. They can just pause and read.
half of all taxes to the provinces to
Christ.
the power to do pretty much as they be wanting.
Oh, it.
And that be me adventures. in
She
the
fell asleep.
glorious
She fucking
empire
fell
of
asleep.
Shiva. And that be how I meet me bird well. How I seduce and romance the Mock's daughter. How I
Amazing.
be chased from Mount Herb by the Mock's soldiers. And how I be the first man. Girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
Yes. Yes. She was sleeping. Amazing. I love this.
What? What? Sleep? Good story, though. Solid.
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires.
Oh,
with no
boy.
thought but to milk your life's blood.
Oh, so they...
No, they actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a penchant for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, huh. I didn't know this game would turn into an isekai, but here we are.
I'd better get going.
I'll just go.
Ah, yous young'uns all be...
What a nice old man. Where are we going next? Oh. Okay. All the way back. Because I have no idea where to go next. So back into the city. Oh. Okay, I can fast travel. Can I, like, go... There's got to be another place for me to click on. Can I not enter that? Nope. Sure, back to the stalls we go. So we got the dancer, the maps merchant. He might have a better idea.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes?
So, nope.
Thanks for your help. Bye.
Maps, get your fresh map.
Oh, no, nope.
How about a game of cups today?
I cannot.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
May the balance bring coin to your pocket, young lady, so that you may return.
Maybe talk to the priest.
How about a game
No,
of
nope.
cups?
Sorry, but I'm...
May the balance.
There we go. Hopefully the priest can give me a few coins.
What the hell kind of animal is that?
Yeah, I was curious about that. Yo, Tobias. My man.
Excuse me, Mr. Tobias?
Can you give me some coins?
Tobias, just call me.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist. I kept thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it.
Yes.
And you know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
Too fucking bad.
In your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic. That is and always has been the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order. They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale. But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
Yes.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and... This is probably gonna sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or... All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess.
Yes. Things are being reverse isekai.
Dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I would
And
be
you
here
got
at the very
isekai.
beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will.
Yes.
Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
Okay, so this is where I had to go. Neat.
This is the true story of the balance, as observed by the Sentinel.
I'll mute myself and let this play out.
The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance, and it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago and in ages to come, the Earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people. There was balance, and there was harmony.
you're saying there was just one world then?
One world, one Earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes. The balance of the cosmos was in peril. Unless something was done, unless man was humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation then. The Drag Kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Drag Kin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the Order of the Balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrom were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark, magic and science, chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13, 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and one who was between, the Drag Kin, our mentor, our custodian, our learned guide. Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of tasks. To split a world in 2, to create 2 worlds from one.
Wasn't the use of that kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, They built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science. At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the two worlds and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal. And so the ritual began. One world was to become two, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the one who would be guardian, the disc at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower, but the disc glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created and 2 new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disc had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower, the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the balance and of the guardian, and it would be her home for the next 1,000 years. The one who was kin picked up the disc and said, "This disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split."
More at an exposition dump, Canadian.
The key is the disc, and the disc is this realm. This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued. Know only this: the Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired. The 4 pieces, that is the key, will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete, he went on, without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep one, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disc, and the kin will come together one last time. With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia, and 6 to Stark, and the one who would be guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disc. In service of the balance, these traits...
This is a way longer exposition dump than I expected.
Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian, and with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disc, and redistributed the...
So that explains the Dr. Manhattan-looking motherfucker from the very, very beginning.
The era of the Guardian. After they left the tower, 2 of the Drakkin went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws of logic and of science.
Sounds like the others there
And soon, very soon,
didn't turn out
Arcadia
so well.
became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire.
But now both worlds are bleeding into each other, I presume.
Of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so I shall be brief.
I mean, that went on for 5 minutes.
While in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers, and named themselves...
Ah, okay.
And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos.
It sounds like they've made some
First,
progress.
they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian. Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years. Every 1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous guardian, the 12th guardian.
Oh.
Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far, they have failed. But the 12th
And
guardian
let me
could no
guess,
longer.
I'm the new
Only
one.
a short time ago, the disk in the tower shattered, and the Guardian left his throne. The balance is now untended, and we have yet to find a new Guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance. And they may be able to place their own puppet on the throne, to rule the balance according to their principles. And this we cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia, and the dawn of an era of chaos. Now do you see?
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
Come on.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He has disappeared, and there is no one to take his place. He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
Use your 2 brain
What can
cells.
I do? I'm nobody. I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
What?
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift. A portal between the
She didn't
realms
open the
of
door,
Stark
though.
and Arcadia.
That was Cortez.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through the shift himself.
Even if that's true, I don't have any control over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
No.
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
So, I'm on my own?
Yes.
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that,
I mean, she's having a very much
yes, you are.
better isekai situation.
That's so not cool.
She could get home eventually.
No, it has been unseasonably warm. If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
Yeah.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
Do you have a little bit of cash though? I kind of need that to get a talking bird.
Come see me again if you have any more questions.
Bro? Like, I just need some crowns.
Big surprise. I'm still here.
No, let me go. Hey, Tobias. Can I have some
Excuse
money?
me.
Please. Do you know? Yeah, it's the guy that was told to hunt down.
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
I need to find him.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
By the sea.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand.
Rude,
what you
uncultured, and ignorant.
He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may.
Ah.
He trades merchandise there.
So we're on the hunt for
Village knights
Westhouse.
of the Northlands.
That's good to know. Sure, I'll ask about Cortez.
Your mentor? What has he told you about himself?
Not much. Nothing, in fact. He's a complete mystery to me.
To learn something about someone, the best way to go about it is to ask them yourself. There is nothing I can
Damn
do
it!
to enlighten
I
you.
thought you knew about him.
But who is he?
He is who he is, what he is.
You're as bad as he is.
I understand.
Yeah, you're awful.
The next time you see him, tell him what you have told me. Maybe he...
All right. See you later, man.
See you later.
You will.
This asshole. I don't like you, Tobias. All right, to the stalls we go. My man speaking in cryptic bullshit.
Maps!
Hey, map guy.
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar west of house? It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
It's a man, not a place. Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes?
Nope.
Thanks for your help.
Map!
Bye.
Maps! Get your fresh map.
All right, I'll talk to the cups guy. Maybe he has an idea.
How about a game of...
Nope, he's got nothing.
Thanks.
Suit your...
We're going on a trip.
Nice fountain.
Nope. All right, deeper into the city we go. I mean, it said by the ocean, so I presume it's by, like, the city gates. Like, anywhere near here.
He's selling a variety of fresh shellfish and other, deli. It's a lighthouse.
Yeah, let's go to the lighthouse. No, wait. Small pier. Can I just have her go? Oh. Rotation! She's spinning. I got her spinning.
It's a lighthouse.
Alright. Maybe I should go talk to Tobias. It doesn't look like it's over here. It's a matter of me being lost. Look at this photograph. Tobias, you lied. The map merchant didn't know about him. Oh, well, he's not reading.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Who did you say I should...
The map merchant that the market may know. In the city, he is known as the Rolling Man because of his strange two-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and
bike?
dangerous contract.
A bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the West House himself.
I'll see you later.
You keep telling me so.
Okay. So if I ask about a bike, a two-wheeled vehicle, maybe it'll ring a bell. Or I can give him a monkey eye. I'm sure the monkey eye will get me some.
Maps!
Can you tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe.
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
Please?
Pretty please.
No, 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 young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I
Yes.
still can't tell you.
Please.
Tell me where the Rolling Man...
No, can't do.
Hello? Why are you blue?
You're late again. And you know what else? You're fired. Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere.
Don't be but he's blue. It's a Smurf.
Hired hell. Bah! Never hire a Dolmari to do a human job.
What are you gonna do now, without a delivery boy?
See, he's the racist here. I'm just asking why he's blue.
Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation.
Maybe I could help you out.
Help you out.
The fuck's a Dolmari anyway?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy could work if the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind the pay is not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
Oh, money.
I'll take the job, if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even
Money.
get some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Oh, it's that. I believe I know where that is.
Oh, and remember to have the customer sign the delivery list. The guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Maps, fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
Okay. Maybe we can learn more about Dolmari. And why people are a little racist towards him. It's just a blue man. Hey, buddy. I presume.
It's a map of the Sea of Songs. I was told to deliver it to Captain Horatio Nebeve.
Hello.
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
I'm looking for the captain. Is he around?
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery.
I have a delivery for him. A map from the map merchant at the Temple Market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was.
You ain't going nowhere.
Girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Well, first things first, sir. You gotta sign this. Damn it. Can I just sign my list?
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
First things first, though. Sign. I need you to sign.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature.
You motherfucking. Why the fuck? No, why not?
Brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
Who the fuck
Told
told you
signing a
that?
slip of paper is bad for your soul.
You're not signing in
I'm
blood.
from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
And that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
How about you let me write it for you?
Hey, blame organized religion.
Bruh. You can't write, can you?
Can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
Oh my god.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since? I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
You all you have to do is sign an X.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the
All
list.
you have to do is do that.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
This motherfucker.
Well, yes. But no.
Well, yes,
Oh,
but actually
Captain,
no.
I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Well, there's always music.
I got you, ma'am. Never gonna give you up.
What's music got to do with you signing my list?
I got the greatest song of all time, man.
Mojal.
What are you talking
He'd probably
about?
kick me into
Why
the
would you need to
ocean.
distract the Mojal.
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte, and straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions.
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
What?
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye, I'll give you that much.
Okay, so you're from
I'll be
Cyberpunk world. Don't you got a phone on you?
I don't doubt it for a second.
Oh, what? This game came out in like 1999. And she is from Cyberpunk Futureland. So I'm willing to bet. Oh, nope.
It's a lighthouse. The blue fire's burning bright.
No. Oh, here we go. I could just do that. I'm willing to bet she's got some sort of MP3 player. Heck, probably not even an MP3 player. She's got like a little CD thing in her ass pocket. Yo, instrument merchant. Can I have a squirrel carcass?
What's your, most affordable instrument?
The flute?
That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
This motherfucker don't even talk.
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
This man's speaking in sound effects. Did I soft block? Okay,
As
cool.
luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the, Mojal won't mind.
Look. You're from? It's still 1999. So Rickrolling is like peak.
April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
She could totally Rickroll. And it would be like real funky for this place too. It'd be too funky. I could see some of their heads exploding. It'd be like forcing a medieval serf to eat a warhead. Hey, man. Her stance. Her stance. It's so good. Yo, man, I got the flute.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Please, let there be a
Aye,
music
go on,
minigame.
But don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
Come on. What's the tune you're gonna play? Sea shanty time.
Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
Thank you.
Pretty
Amazing. What an amazing puzzle. Still a nice place, though. This looks like something I'd see from Legend of Dragoon. All those boats. It's great. What a nice magic world. Little generic here and there. But overall, yeah. But we're in a generic spot anyway. Alright. Here you go, sir.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man.
Shingagriel.
Did you not
Okay.
ask me about him earlier today?
Yes.
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
No.
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons. First you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's west?
Do I have to remember
No,
this?
left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around.
Oh my
Anyway,
God,
find
no.
The Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where West
So,
House...
like, somewhere
I mean,
over this
the
side?
Wayman lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town.
What?
Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle
No,
around
no.
the square
Matt's
and
got
head
a little bit
down
of a point.
Tandak
Just a little bit.
for half a mile. Or should that be...
It's medieval land.
Lane. Yes, Parrot Lane. Head west on Parrot Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parrot Lane
What?
has a few
What the
twists
fuck
and
is
turns.
this?
Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big
What?
creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the heart
What?
of the South.
How the fuck?
Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The Rolling Man has built his home
Oh,
on the cliffside. It's a
here.
wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
So it's right here.
Yes, that would be correct.
I fucking... Yeah! So, we go on our merry way. And now we go meet the Rolling Man. Mr. Westhouse. The man with the bike. Holy hell. Hey man, how you doing?
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Mason, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanya, are you?
No.
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Yes.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were 2 of them.
Yes.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
Wait. I think I recognize his voice actor. I couldn't tell you where. I think I've heard his voice before. I'll look it up while He's giving us some exposition.
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
Oh,
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should...
holy fuck, it's Cliff!
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
He's from OG Charlie's Angels.
Serious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my whole life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I...
Oh, there's a time differential.
1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning. I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
You don't say, man.
How did you end up here in Mercuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of...
Yeah, the voice actor of this guy is,
civilization
he
held
played
great
Cliff
sway with
in the
my
old
youth.
Charlie's
I
Angels
had
show.
a highly spiritual state of
He
mind.
also was the Shrink in Max Payne 2.
Karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17...
I recognize that voice.
I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India, working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic... I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity
But
would
magic,
bring
man.
me?
Heck, look at the house you got. Like, this is a good spot. If the house doesn't fall apart and you go down at the cliff, you know.
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown, the track.
Dude, you're in Magic World.
I
It's
ended up in Tibet.
probably way better.
34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it. I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
Well,
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
yeah, judging from what I'm hearing, it doesn't make sense, but
I have
here
a
you go,
delivery
man.
for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, right? Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria?
No.
I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on
Ah.
but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only
I
one
don't
who
know. I
knew
think
it,
magic
and he wouldn't tell
might
me.
be on par with the
So
gun.
I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Dear gods. Carrick and his misguided...
That would be a fun thing to
I'll
see.
have a word with
A magical setting where
Thanks
some
for
guy
that,
gets there with a
though.
gun.
Collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
You can cast fireball, sure.
I should get going.
But I can shoot you in the face
Very
faster
well.
than you can cast a fireball.
Anytime, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
Alright, Westhouse. Can you, sign the list,
Sign this,
please?
It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
By the way, can you explain the blue people? Okay.
Hold on one second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something.
Thank you.
It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
You don't say.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
Just show me
He
it.
said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon.
What?
Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
Let me see it. Let me see. Pocket watch, huh?
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left. If I insert this pin carefully into the hole,
That worked?
like so, and then slowly wind it... It worked! It's ticking!
That worked. Whoa! Ah!
Did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
You want to go home,
Come
man?
back with me, Mr. Westhouse. You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own two hands.
Respect.
I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now.
Bro, we got rum.
No, you go ahead, miss. And go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
You know, Mr. Westhouse, you're good. You're all right. Hello, Cortez.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real.
We're back.
It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Oh, I left the bird behind.
So I gather your trip was a success.
Can I go back?
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
Can I go back? So, what happens now?
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance. About Stark and Arcadia.
Yes.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Yes.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an Instrum then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your
the
dreams,
worlds are
your
bleeding together.
nightmares, they are part of this. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
You helped me back, didn't you?
Yes.
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
So can I go back?
Dreams?
Please.
Yes.
I want to get the bird.
To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
So because she becomes a portal hopper later, huh?
You must. The worlds depend on it.
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
Yeah, who are you?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
Yes.
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
How old are you, Cortez?
Señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull.
What were you doing in 1932?
Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Yes, Cortez, that really helped.
Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan, later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others. And they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached.
It's not...
It is
I mean,
not
yes,
yet
it's
time for the
chaos,
worlds to
but...
be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone.
Is it a Digimon situation where if something happens in one world, it'll affect the other?
To do?
4 things. We must find the Lost Guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Oh God, so much exposition tonight.
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That I do not know.
Can we talk about
That
this
knowledge wouldn't be
not
here
in the
Stark.
back alley?
You must go to Arcadia, study the books, talk with the minstrel and others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
And pick up a gat. Got it.
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the Tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, Señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here.
Girl, you're from cyberpunk future. You can get laser guns.
I don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure. They're... Oh, that's the Vanguard?
See?
Then they're big. Very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
In Arcadia, they flaunt their philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
That much money?
They became the Templar?
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own
What?
armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
So we basically don't stand
Yeah, how the
a
fuck do
chance
you beat
doing
that?
against an enemy like that?
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm, but he's the last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia, the key contains 2 parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
And we have to rebuild this.
Where is the disc?
Here.
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes? But there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance. And you know...
You're the secret boy, ain't you? The one of both.
Alive, you counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
Imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels? And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I will help you, April.
Girl.
Others too, you're not
April.
alone.
What are the gun laws in this
I'm
town?
very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this.
You probably want to get a gun before you head back.
I'm the chosen one. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
Maybe like a shotgun.
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those who would.
Pull an army of darkness situation. Come on. This is my boomstick.
That I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
Then the choice will have to be
Choice will have
yes.
to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses? Once we've done that, you must travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Probably.
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
This is the exposition episode.
All right. Okay, where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait, did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
Oh, bro.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raoul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raoul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
Okay, April, before we head back to Magic World, or go to the very dangerous part of this town, get a taser, maybe a gun. No? Damn it, April. Well, we're out of Magic Land now. We made some good progress. So I guess we just head back home? Probably, maybe. Well, that was a thing. I wonder if I should bring up a dumpster fire. Because there was some pretty silly news the other day. You know what? That's I probably no, I'm not getting into that. Nope.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too. I wonder why it's called a twin bed. There's
Okay.
no way
Nope.
it could possibly-
Can't go to bed. I could talk about that Skull and Bones game from Ubisoft. Yeah, that game bad, real bad. I watched a dude streaming it and he looked bored. It's timing mini games. It's just all boat combat. Holy
It's a
shit,
little
man.
Too late to head downtown. I think I'll stay in Venice.
Oh, so I just gotta go to here. To the cafe. Ubisoft looked at Black Flag and said, "We'll remove the people, make it boat game." How much are we charging for it? $70. The dumb fucks will buy it.
Marcus.
You come to pester me again, woman?
That's all.
Shoot.
I thought it was gonna work tonight.
Marcus.
Marcus.
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately,
What show?
you don't know who's playing?
I've
No.
had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Who is it?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Nah, I'd rather listen to
Perfect, especially tonight.
Ozzy sing Crazy
We need
Train.
Some serious unwinding.
Yeah? What's up?
Nothing.
I'm just tired.
You don't look too hot either. I mean, you always look hot, but you look a little beat, a little tired.
Do you mean that? About me always looking hot?
Yeah, you know, I think you're the most beautiful girl in the world. I've told you before.
I just have a hard time accepting it is all. Thanks, Charlie. You're so sweet.
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded soon. So you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Ooh, a show.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem.
So just sit down? Can I just sit? Haha, we did it. Yeah, Ubisoft called that Skull and whatever, the fucking pirate game, a quadruple A game.
And then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again, and on top
Quadruple
of that,
A.
bagging a date with you. What's up with
Holy shit.
Oh, shit. Zach, I totally forgot.
Come on. Come
He's
on.
gonna kill me.
Call it a 12A game.
That is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
Kick him in the dick.
Promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
I mean, if he puts the schmoves on, kick him in the dick. Oh, can I? Do I go to the sleazeball, or do I say fuck him? I mean, I want to see what happens with the sleazeball. I wonder if there's an option to kick him in the dick. But concert. RNG, I'm sure you're lurking here. Yes, I'm pointing out the shadows like, maybe he's lurking. Do I go or do I not go? Can I save? Nope, there's no save spot. There's no saving. I should have saved before I walked over here. I guess I'm going. Let's go.
Is a promise. I have to go.
Commendable, but incredibly misguided. He's only after one thing, you know, and that's sex.
Yes.
He can forget about that. I'll go, but I'm only staying an hour. I'll tell him I'm tired or sick.
Knowing Zach,
You can throw up
he'll
on
take
him.
that as an invitation to your bed. But I guess you've made up your mind. Go, have a good time. Good luck, you'll need it.
Before you show up and talk to him, grab a bottle of Epicac. Take a swig, and then you can vomit on him. Fuck.
Oh, God. Headache.
How'd it go? No, we didn't get to see it.
Didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep.
Yes.
Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street.
Yes.
And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today. Last night's, date is not something any of us should be reminded of, and I'm not just talking about the incident with the groping and me kicking him in the groin.
Yeah!
Doesn't
Dick
get
kick!
No means no? No.
Ah, yes. All the dick kicks. He's there! Kick him again!
What the fuck was your glitch last night, bitch?
I'm sorry? What did you call me?
I take you to a top-class club, wine you and dine you, and you slap me in the fucking face?
Kick him in the dick again.
You ask yourself why I slapped you, Zach?
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
You know what? You know what? I don't care for you, Zach.
I'd call you a bastard if I didn't think you'd take it as a
I tried to be polite.
If I wasn't such a fucking nice guy, I'd smash your fucking face in, bitch. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me, April fucking Ryan.
Oh, what a wise guy here. What a wise guy. We're talking about a wise guy. April, get a taser. We're tasing this man into the dick. We're going to introduce him to CBT before it got a big thing going on. I ruined it, but yeah. Oh, the zapping. Keep going till the battery burns out. Pull a siphon filter. Siphon filter and urban chaos. That also had a taser that you could just keep using. God, I should play urban chaos. That would be an amazing stream. Do you guys know about that game? That is a gem, okay? FPS from the... Oh, Metro Circle, East Venice. Here we go. An FPS from the PS2 Xbox era. Oh.
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe. The boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They got recruitment posters all over town.
Oh, why are we in Detroit?
She's gone. I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's about to lose his goddamn kneecaps. Where am I going? Where do I go? What? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there. Yeah, he is super fucked. And she is just straight dead. She... Up. Ooh. Ooh. That organ music. Who the fuck's going ham on the organ? No, never mind. He was going ham. Where?
Pretty. And considering the neighborhood, it's a miracle that it's still intact. Maybe it's bulletproof stained glass designed for inner city cathedrals. I wonder how they light those candles. Do they have ladders? Or jetpacks? That's a funky idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a whole new dimension to evening services.
Where do I go? Where do I click? Oh, confessionals. Hey! Hello, priest.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place. This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
How ironic.
But we cope. We cope. How may I be of assistance?
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter of fact, I do.
The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere, but he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razor Blades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87.
All right, that
careful,
sounds like
though.
where I'm going.
Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot, and they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
Thank you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Okay, can I
It's been
just...
more than 2 years since my last
Okay. Where do I click to get out of here? Here we go. So we're gonna go visit the Razor Blades. Ow! All the edge. You can tell this whole group is full of like edgy teenagers. Hey kid, how you doing?
Can I talk to you for a minute? You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
What's your name?
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
Alright, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
Ah!
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
You want some candy?
Take care of myself.
I got some gummy bears.
Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
Oh.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Trouble found you, girl.
Oh boy, we're in Detroit.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question, except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
Oh, you're Warren.
You? I didn't come... So you're Warren?
What, like you didn't know?
No.
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
Yes.
That's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
No.
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before. So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
No idea.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going. But I don't know what it is, and...
Need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Sure.
Great.
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archives. Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
Bruh.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
You saw these cyber
I won't
cops.
help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
Yeah, sure. I'm stuck anyway.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R, the rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away, though. Snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
That's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families.
Colony, though. What that mean?
I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let him use her in the mines and factories out there.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Where's the police station?
Can you give me that location, man?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
All right.
Be cool, eh?
So you're not gonna have a guy break my fucking legs? I hope not. Guys, I was half expecting to see you guys breaking his legs. Like, he's still standing there begging for his life.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s. I do all my grocery shopping at T-Rex. Not that their food is particularly good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're très cool. Especially the one where they built an actual-sized robot dinosaur and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores. For real. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
Yeah, that campaign sounds good. You son of a bitch. I'm in. What's the roadblock here, though?
Variety robotic roadblock. There's a small control panel. The display reads 3018.
Robotic roadblock. What can I do about this?
It's a numeric keypad.
Alright, so there's something I gotta do with that. Interesting. Where are you going? She's just going. I don't think I clicked in the police station. Go, April, go! Let's fucking go! I'm turning this up and muting myself.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. But whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment...
What the fuck is April doing? I'm not clicking.
It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that.
What?
The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan.
What the fuck is going
Unclear?
on?
How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you...
I love her.
Yeah, don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
She's having a good time. We lost the reruns of Gilligan's Island. What the fuck? Hey there, RoboCop. Can I just go in?
Doors are closed.
Can I enter?
How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
What?
Pardon?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Did you get a lobotomy?
Good grief, more weirdos.
They're just hiring anybody here, aren't they?
I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
What?
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
Oh my god.
Why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
He's not a cop.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you tried being a little less... rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It
What?
makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Are you an actor or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one.
No, no, I love the name.
I agree. But this one has a certain, je ne sais quoi, flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
That's it.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
So you're doing research for your next role?
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Ah. Cool.
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors aren't working?
I like this guy.
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
No, you called her a wench.
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does. Of course, you can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite...
So I just hide in the back of a police car?
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
What?
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet So,
Oh, would you look at the time, though?
till we meet again, farewell.
Alright. So, we gotta figure out how to get inside the police station. And you know what? Is there anything I can grab here? You know what? Oh, no. This. Save game. Here. Oh, April's died. Oh. Oh, we just get insights into her brain. Can we see more? What about throwing up? Kicking him in the dick. World's immortal name. Oh. So this just. Okay. Okay, I see. Well, I guess I'll just call it here. Because it sounds like it's going to be a whole puzzle to get inside the police station. So, have a good night, everybody. I guess I'll be back Wednesday with more Golden Sun. And there you are, Renji. I fucking see you. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see y'all next time.